What's sippin', homies? Happy Vlogmas Day 13. This one is going to be a very, very special one. This one comes courtesy of Amy. So to give you a little background story of how all of this went down, Amy was going through her phone and I don't think she realized how much stuff she had with Squish on there. Some she recorded that she forgot about, and some that I don't think she knew that Squish had her phone and was recording. So I don't know if Squish ever knew that these were going to see the light of day, but now they are. So I hope you guys enjoy them. This is my first reaction to some of Squish's videos. If you're brand new here and you just stumble across our little channel, please like, subscribe, and do all that stuff the UB2B people say. All right, let's see what Squish gets into.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. It's Kayla here, and today I'm going to be going to a kid in the candy store. I'm sorry if the light goes out for my iPad. So, yeah, when we're doing this, it's going to be late. Let's do this. Hi, welcome to school where you might become the next hero.
Yeah, since the very beginning, Squish has always talked about having a YouTube channel. So again, that was her taking Amy's phone and recording what she's recording. So as you're seeing right here, right now, this is my goddaughter and Squish. And I'm not even quite sure what they're talking about, but I'm assuming it has something to do with school.
Okay.
So they would, one of the coolest things is that Squish is an only child, so it's always good when her and her god sister get together, and they always have such a fun time. And it's, you know, by nature she's kind of quiet, but when she gets with Squish, they link up and they do some just off the wall stuff. And this, and actually I don't even know when this actually is. So again, if you missed the intro, there's a lot of stuff on here. Amy, I just told her put it on the timeline, and I will watch it for the first time, and I will check them out and see what my first reactions are. So this idea came from Amy.
To add on to your student ID. So if you lose it, which I hope you don't, because you won't be able to get back in the school campus.
I don't even know where she got all of this stuff from. So school ID, don't lose it. So I'm assuming that's what. Oh my goodness, that Insta camera. Somehow, I guess we're making school IDs, so. Well, that explains where all the Instamatic film went, because those things aren't cheap, and she was burning through them like, I don't know, like they were giving them away at Target. I was like, oh, Dad, can I get more? It's like, I could have swore I just bought you a pack of like 20. Well, that explains it right there. This is one of the first ones that Amy saw. I was like, what the heck? And it was on Amy's phone, so.
You always wanted to be like your favorite hero. Okay, that's pretty valuable.
So yeah, this wasn't too long ago, but Squish ended up making a transition. Looks a lot older now. Ah, baby Squish. She used to make this voice all the time, that one, and that's when she heard that LeBron James thing. So she went around for the better part of about a year going LeBron James, and she would just make that voice. So obviously we're into the new clip, and I was rambling about the other one, but Great Wolf Lodge. So we spent 2 birthday parties for Squish here at Great Wolf Lodge, and I want to say one of them was her 5th. Maybe her 5th and 6th, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully the video will say. But once again, our family friends, our family, Beans and LC, they've seen her grow, and they are a huge part of our life. But yeah, I clearly remember this one. We went swimming downstairs first, and then we got up, and we had gotten like the suite, and the suite was actually really cool. If I have video on that, I'll actually make a video, because it was actually super fun to stay there, and you can hear my cousin in the background. But oh, that's cool. Baby Squish with her ears. She's a furry.
So what color did you get, Kaylin?
So I don't know how many of you guys have kids out there, but oh man, Squish went through these spells where I think those are the LOL. Is it the LOL dolls, I think? But either ways, she had so many of these things. And when we went to Chicago, I remember that, well, actually not only, oh yeah, they are LOL. Not only did my dad come back with some when he went to Chicago, but when we went to Chicago for the first time, Chicago had different ones that we could find here in Cali. So she had a field day getting these, and those little things used to be all over the place. And just as bad as stepping on a Lego, I don't think you've lived truly understand pain until you step on an LOL doll. And then the pain of having your kid think that you killed the LOL doll because 200 pounds of me stepped on not even a pound of a object.
So I'm hiding right here, and I hope that they don't find me.
And this girl would play hide and seek all the time. So, and I don't know where she was hiding, but go figure. And had Amy's phone. This was in Cancun. Oh, this is a cool one. You just hear her baby voice. Oh my goodness. There I am. I made a cameo. There I am. Oh yeah, the fish. Oh, they had a field day with our feet. Well, maybe not so much Squish and Amy's feet, but for me, oh man, I'm pretty sure those fish are still full. And this was about maybe 6 years ago. But yeah, always fun. Oh, what is this? I think this is Ripley's, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, I remember my t-shirt too, but yeah, I remember Squish had so much fun on these stairs as well. Up and down the stairs. That's cool. And I gotta give love to Amy, because Amy was always down to crawl and do whatever randomness that Squish wanted.
It's like a train.
There were certain places that I couldn't go. That's for sure. I couldn't fit.
Like air coming
And if I did fit, there was no way I was going to get back up. So,
Peter, where are you?
see, there I go. So I got to sit down and watch them. So that was fun.
This gate does open. Lift the flap to find out how.
So remember taking Squish over to this area, to Ripley's.
The trick is push straight.
And if you can hear, she's reading. And she was at that age, I think she was, if I had to guess, probably right out of either kinder or first grade. But she would read anything and everything that she could and just sit there and pronounce stuff.
What animal has its head on its foot?
And she really had that baby voice, like, for a long time. Honestly, she's in 8th grade right now, so she probably had that voice probably until about good 5th grade, where it was just a little baby voice. And it wasn't, there's some kids that make a baby voice, but no, that was legitimately her voice. So to the point where we were actually like, man, I hope she doesn't really have that baby voice for the rest of her life. Not that it's a bad thing, but I don't know, it's a baby voice. But it was cute. You know, like the more compact and pud she actually was, it was cute. It was adorable.
1,000 pounds of air.
And there you go. Again, she didn't know it. She's silent and just kind of just spoke. Pronounce it out.
Who's that, Mom? Oh, Mom, it's the gate.
Oh, there's a gate.
And there's the gate from the previous. So if you've never been to Ripley's, y'all should check it out. That's a really cool museum. It ain't cheap, but it's really cool.
Hi guys, I'm Kayla here. Today I'm going to play Kid in the Candy Store. Let's do this.
She would always take Amy's phone, and that's probably what she's looking at, to be honest with you, because sometimes Amy would be looking for her phone and Squish would have it. And so as you see her dancing around now, it's nothing new that she just started because of TikTok or whatever. She's been doing this from the beginning of time. And what's even funnier is that when Amy was going through her phone, she honestly did not know she had some of these. And that was how this whole thing started, where she's like, you should do a reaction video to some of Squish's old videos. Because they're funny. And I didn't know. And then she, used some words she goes, but she's like, I didn't know that little, you know what, had my phone. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So imagine having a 13-year-old and seeing this, what I'm assuming is a maybe 6-year-old Squish doing this on her phone. And I do remember that we would always find stuff all over the floor. Like, not only on the floor, but we find them behind the couches. We would find them behind the TV stand, on the arches, on the shelves, like everything. And we never really understood how that ended up actually, you know, came to be. But then we saw this video. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. This little girl used to throw stuff all over the place. And this isn't the particular video where I'm saying that we saw it. We've seen other ones as well, where not only was it that, but it was like confetti, it was crayons, anything that was a multiple ofs, she would just pick up and just throw in. Obviously, she's having herself a little dance boogie marathon here by herself, and man, this is my child, everybody. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Again, that's Squish. And she had no teeth, it doesn't look like. Oh my goodness. And then these we find a lot. And it's on my phone itself. On my phone, I believe I have about, if you add everything all together, it's probably about 15,000 different media files. So we find those ones all the time. She wasn't really allowed to touch my phone because I cared for my phone, and that's why Amy's phone was always wrecked. So she wasn't allowed to touch mine, but she would take Amy's, and we'd find those treasures on here. So I know we fast forwarded to the next clip, and again, there she goes doing unboxing videos. I'm not quite sure if that Ryan, is it Ryan? I don't know, whichever one of those kids that do those unboxing stuff is. I don't know if he was really around, to be honest. I don't remember. But she really liked doing these unboxing videos. But we just never had a platform to really put it in. And I didn't want her on the internet like that young of an age, you know?
Alright, I'm making a video.
And you hear, I'm making a video.
No. Okay,
so nothing else. Squish was very proficient with the knife. Or not with the knife. That sounds like, you know, she's following her Chola mom's footsteps with scissors. So she would open that, and I
said Dubai confetti. You make me want to do it because it's so complicated. Okay.
What is
here's a checklist.
Is another LOL, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember this toy. Like,
I don't know. There's no confetti in it.
And we've always had a lot of friends that have been very, very generous to Squish. Always showed her love. And you know, so it's hard to say what she actually had, what toys she actually had, and even her Chichi and Wawa, which is my parents, her grandparents, have always been super generous with her. And then when she goes over to her other grandma, she spoils the hell out of her too, and then her aunts and everybody. She was just spoiled, man. Let's just chalk it up to that. So between the three grandparents, and I could only imagine if Amy's dad was still alive to see Squish, it would probably just be escalated on the point of spoiledness that she has. But she's not spoiled bad, so I don't want to make it come off like she's out of control spoiled. She's just blessed. That's what I should say. So I don't use that term lightly when I say blessed. But she truly was blessed. We were truly blessed. We had such an amazing, have an amazing lifeline with everybody and support system. What the heck is that a Chola LOL though? What in the deuce?
You didn't leave that on?
No, this is a tag. Nana surprise.
And man, I remember that little. That was like her, what do you call it? Like her, not the towel, but her robes. Her after shower robe. So, she was always fancy from now. So now she not only has her little rose, but now she has her little skincare product. And I was like, what the heck, man? Like everything Amy isn't is Squish. That's what's actually, you know, I don't necessarily know if Amy really knows other than basic lotion, and this girl has skincare products up the yin yang about this, and she could tell you about all of them.
So I looked at the
So
head would be
we've
more,
evolved
like,
quite a bit from
more fluffy.
Chola
Like,
LOL dolls, which I'm assuming that
so
is,
cute.
to skincare products. And there's my mom in the background.
So yeah, let's
My mom would always be her. What is this? Wow, that's, yeah. I'm speechless. Like, Amy, did you know that she was standing on the damn counter doing this? Oh my god. Okay, I remember this one. I don't know why, but I just remember Amy telling me, Squish took your keys. And in the background, Amy and I are talking, and she's recording, and it's like she's listening to the tea. So I don't know the basis of what all of this thing was with the chips. Honestly, I don't know. But I just remember Amy said, hey, she took your keys to your car,
So
and
Milo has a trick
that's what I
to
got.
show you. This is
All
Milo.
of that. We checked the phones afterwards, and that's what you did.
You guys.
And poor Milo.
So basically, I'm gonna put him
Look
on
at
the
baby
couch.
Milo. And,
So me and my mom are going to try.
and shout out again to Amy, man. God, she's my wife, and, you know, by default, I have to say I love her. But I really do love her because
So
her,
basically, we're gonna try to have a conversation.
to be a girl mom is
my mouth,
just
because
on a
this
whole
makes your
different
mouth
level.
tingle.
As a girl dad,
Let's try it. Okay.
it's
But I'm gonna
there's two different
pick up
experiences.
This one
And girl dads
on the
or
floor.
anyone who has daughters know
Okay.
that sometimes there really is a yin to the yang. And
so
Amy went along with
Mom,
a lot of stuff that Squish
I'm gonna have
Squish
black cherry.
made her do.
So basically,
And
we have to
regardless
try
of
to
what
have
it
a
was, Amy was
conversation with
always
this in
game to
our
do
mouth.
it. I'm man enough to admit that not a lot of stuff I'd
It's
be
like
down
a few
for.
days.
I was down for her to color my
like
tattoos in, mess
Wait,
around with my hair,
No,
but
okay,
I draw the limit when it comes. Actually, even doing skincare product type of stuff.
See?
I'd even taste tests. I would do
What?
taste tests like this.
Hi.
But what she didn't realize is that Amy eats sour stuff way before Squish is even born. So when Squish just found the love of eating sour stuff, she thought she was gonna get Amy and realized that Amy eats lemon straight up like that. So look at Squish's face and Amy doesn't even blink an eye.
So what'd you do today?
So Amy would be game to do this.
what else
Even
did
when
you do?
Squish would do like let's do like the face mask. I'm down to do a face mask with Squish. The one thing I really couldn't bring myself to do was have her put makeup on me. Like that's the one thing where I kind of drew a
What'd you do
line.
after you
But everything else was game. But Amy has been down.
Where did you go before
Amy's
that?
gone from being the most beautiful woman. The way Squish does her makeup sometimes comes out really, really good to Amy looking like a drag queen. So
Came to the Lonnie house.
And then?
Yeah.
And then?
yeah, so this is still going.
Right
At
now?
some point, Amy was gonna break with the toxic. I think it was called
What else?
that toxic candy stuff that's like supposed to be really, really sour. And Amy didn't face.
I feel like you didn't struggle.
Me?
See?
Right.
Because I know how to do it.
See, Amy's been in the game too long, girl. That's what we tend to forget. Yes, you know a lot of stuff, but not the way we're seasoned pros doing a lot of stupidity. So you got some time before you get to our level of stupidity.
Alright, so the way
my
I
gosh.
decide which treat to give
the
Milo is I hold him and I release him. Whichever one he runs to, he gets to have for dessert.
This child and Milo, man.
He chose the bacon.
She would mess with that poor dog. And oh my goodness, more Squish dancing. Shocker. Pure shocker on this one. And this was in Hawaii. And one thing that Squish always loves was hotel rooms. And we had to, when we travel anywhere, she could just stay in a hotel room and consider that the vacation. We told her, girl, you have to get up
we're in the back seat
get
now.
out.
We're in the trunk and we almost fell off like 5 times.
Goodness.
Hey, this is the 6th
Man, I
time.
think this is at
6th time.
Elsie's mom's house.
Can we drive back to this? No?
What the heck? Yeah, so that explains why the phones are broken.
Oh,
She's doing stuff like that. Well, Amy's phone, not
Good.
mine.
And you just pull it
What?
out. Oh. of the nasty little baby hairs. And
she just put
out like a dream.
hairspray on a toothbrush and.
So the perfect time to use it.
Okay, well. What the heck?
Like really spiky here, but I mean, it still
wow.
works.
So at least
There we
the
go.
stupidity she does didn't start from now. It started from back then. And what is she? Oh my goodness. And I'm just hearing the water in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it. This child would just run the water. She says, I want to make sure that the water is nice and hot before I get in. And I'm just running it. But I'm ready to go in as soon as it gets hot. I'm like, girl, like the water does not take that long to freaking warm up. And this explains why, yet again. She's recording herself brushing her teeth while we just hear the money just literally flushing down the drain. Oh, well, that's good. At least her teeth are clean. Lord knows the water bill is stupid expensive, but her teeth is clean, so I guess all's well that ends well, right? Oh my, like, Squish, seriously, what was the purpose of this? And then I like the way the dribble is on her shirt earlier, and she's like, oh my goodness, this is my child, everyone. Look. I'm clueless. Do you guys have any, does your kids do this, or is this exclusive to my child? Look, again, just, yeah. And again, a lot of explanations as to why. Why specifically her shirts always had stains on them. She couldn't tell us, but I guess all we had to do was literally just find. She's brushing her teeth again? Oh, she had to brush her tongue. Oh, that's important. At least dental hygiene at least still is sometimes. I don't know. I feel like we have to fight with her a little bit more now, like brush her teeth. I don't know. It's like she got dirty as she became a teenager. Well, I don't know. But why record this video? I know at some point it must have made sense to her. Let me just brush my teeth, because that's a good idea. So if mommy and daddy say I don't brush my teeth, I could always reference this video. $20 says she doesn't make this kind of video now, because she ain't brushing her teeth that effectively. And once again, this is what I'm talking about. I can't sit. I'm not structured enough to do.
No, you're not.
Like, I can't even. I don't know if words are on the screen. That's how they're mouthing it. But I don't have the memory to hold something. So a lot of the times that I'm talking, it's all free, just freestyle ad-lib type, because I can't remember.
How did you do that? No,
but Amy's really good about just hearing something one time and being able to repeat it back. And I'll give it to Squish too. You know, she's an actor too, actress, whatever you want to call it. And she could memorize songs with the quickness, and you know, she's really good with it. However, yeah, she can't get me to do this.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube
See,
channel.
her YouTube channel. To all her subscribers are Amy, because they were just housed on her phone.
Gave me this Minnie Mouse.
And there's all the stuff that and she used to have a really cool bed. That was actually really cool to see this again. One of her classmates gave her this bed where she had a desk on the bottom where she's actually talking, shelves on the side where she had the toys, and it's another unboxing video. Surprise, surprise. And we put those lights up there for Christmas one year, and she just kept them all year long.
Oh, it's from the Lion King.
It's so cute. And then her bed was actually right above it, so she would have to climb a ladder, and then that'd be her bed. And you know, seriously, knock on wood, praise be to God, that child. Well, they had a guard, so she couldn't roll off the bed. But thank God she never really seriously hurt herself on there.
And so we can buy more of them. Okay, bye.
And that's it. I hope you guys had a fun time walking through memory lane with me once again. And if you were in our live stream yesterday, this was kind of like a precursor to what was going on here. I enjoyed this. I really did enjoy this. And it's good because at least a lot of Squish's videos that she had as itty bitty and very squishy, as you can see why we call her Squishy. Look at her cheeks. Is now there. So she has it for her memories and not just in Amy's phone. And I believe Amy has a bunch more. I'm curious to see what I find on my phone, because probably not too much though, because she wasn't really allowed to handle my phone. However, watching this, actually, man, it's crazy to see how Squish has evolved from, you know, from then to now. I mean, well, obviously she went from 5 years old, I think might be the earliest one in this clip, up to now being 13, getting ready to graduate. So, oh man, so much fun. And I hope you guys had fun with me. You know, I'm getting tongue tied. You know, regardless, again, I don't know what I rambled about. I can't believe that went on for about 23 minutes, but it's so much fun to actually just watch these, and these are some of my favorite stuff. So, again, only in Vlogmas, man, do we get the originality popping out and doing stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed talking about it, and hopefully as much as you guys enjoyed seeing the evolution of Squish's craziness. But if this is the first time you guys have stumbled across the channel, once again, please like, subscribe, and do all that stuff the UB2B people say. Look, man, I'm still tongue-tied. My head still ain't correct, so, you know, apologies for that. But again, if you want to give us the best Christmas gift, please recommend us to your friends, and help me get to 5K. We are somewhat close, and we're making the push. So again, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and happy Vlogmas. We'll see you at the next one.